Good morning, everybody. My name is Marty McDermott. I'm the Dean of College Services and Athletic Director here at Muskegon Community College. I also have the privilege of coaching our golf team, and today we're going to talk a little bit about golf, the assets that we have here on campus, and a little bit about what golf and exercise in general can do for you to help you mentally get through some of these trying times. One of the biggest things that we have on this campus is a beautiful University Park golf course. Very affordable, very accessible for all levels, from beginners to seasoned veterans that just want to come out and have some fun. You know, golf was once described as a good walk ruined, and it doesn't have to be like that. You just have to keep things in perspective and go out and enjoy the game, enjoy your people you're playing with, and enjoy the outdoors. So we're going to get going here. First thing we're going to talk about are just some of the fundamentals of the golf swing. The first one is the grip. You know, what does your grip look like when you grab the club? The second one is your posture or your stance. What are you looking like when you're addressing the golf ball? And the third one is your alignment. Where do you want to hit the ball, and how do we get you to do that in the most efficient manner possible? First thing you do is take your left hand, all right, and put it on the club, and basically just lay it across your palm, okay? So just where it feels comfortable. I take my right hand and then I will interlock, all right, my fingers. So it's gonna look something like this, all right? We lay the club across here, close our hand, interlock between our last two fingers, all right, and then roll your hand over top. We don't want to get the club too far down in here, okay, in the palm of your hands. We want it more up in here in the fingers. The second type of grip that there is I call it the baseball grip, all right? It's just gripping it like you would a baseball bat, all right? Not as many people do this anymore, where you just put your left hand, your right hand goes below it, just like you're going to swing a baseball bat, okay? I don't think you have as much control this way, but so I really prefer the interlocking to get your hands working together a little bit more. We want your feet about shoulder width apart, all right? And we want your shoulders and your hips and your feet all pointed towards your target. We don't want you to be too bent over, okay? We don't want you to be too wide like this, okay? Shoulder width apart. We don't want you to be straight up in the air, okay? Just a nice, comfortable position, okay? About shoulder width apart. The next fundamental we're gonna talk about is alignment, okay? No matter what happens, the goal is to have your club face square with your target when you make contact, okay? So if I'm aiming at the white flag out there, all right, I'm gonna wanna have my feet, my shoulders, and the club face all pointed at my target, which is the white flag, okay? If I'm aiming at that white flag, I don't want my feet to be here, my club face turned in at the target, my hips are going that way. We want to get everything in alignment with your target. So one good way to check that is just put your club right here and see where your hips are aligned. Okay, can do the same thing. Set it down here on your feet and see where you're aligned or where your target is. When we're talking about our setup and our posture in particular is you have to feel comfortable, all right? We don't want you to be tense. You have to be relaxed in order to swing the golf clubs. You do not want any tension in your arms or in your body, because that will affect the golf shot. Where do I set the ball up? A lot of people will play it off the inside of their front foot, okay? And that's where they feel comfortable. Other people will move the ball back in their stance a little bit, and that's a little more comfortable too. So for beginners, just kind of find out what works best for you, what you feel comfortable with. The last part is when I do swing the golf club and finish my swing, we've got to continue to turn, all right? One of the big mistakes that a lot of people make when they're first starting out is when they take that club back, all their weight goes back to the back, their back foot, okay? The way we describe it is we want your hips to turn like you're turning in a barrel, okay? So we're here, turning, okay? Not shifting our weight all the way back and then through. Turn like you're turning in a barrel, and then release the club. We want to make sure that our belt buckle is aimed right at your target, okay? We don't want to stop and then our body quits moving. So keep turning where your belt buckle will be pointed right at the target. One of the most frustrating parts of the game of golf is putting. Everybody struggles, no matter if you're a beginner, you're a professional. There are times when putts just don't go in. There are several different putting grips that you can use. You have kind of the regular grip, all right, where you have your thumbs going straight down the shaft. You have a cross-handed grip, all right. You have what you call the pencil grip, like this, where you bring it back. Whatever feels most comfortable to you is what you should do. Now, the one thing about putting is that we have to read the slope of the green. Is it a straight putt? Is it gonna break right? Is it gonna break left? Is it uphill? Is it downhill? What do I need to do to get that ball in that hole? Make your read, keep your head still, hit the ball. We don't want to be breaking our wrist, all right? Use these big muscles up in your shoulders, okay? And then just back and through. And if everything else fails, we can always go back to that classic movie, Happy Gilmore, and we can do this.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. I hope you've enjoyed some of these basic tips about the game of golf. Once again, golf is a great game. Any physical exercise that you can do can help you with your mental health and just staying physically active, and always have to keep moving. And golf is a great way to get a full body workout. We have a great facility over at University Park, so we hope to see you out here. Take care.